Welcome back to On the Branch, where John is still failing.
Yeah, I've already, gotten back up there and died once since we ended the last episode.
You died?
Yeah. Well, not died. I fell into the lava. Yeah.
Failed.
You know, I mean,
dying
video
is
games.
different than failing.
You're supposed to die when you fall into the lava.
Yeah, but
that's how video
not
games
when you're
work.
in a lava suit.
That's true. You are in, the super awesome power suit.
Yep. Oh, can you see if you can scan those guys from here?
Oh, yeah.
When you jump over to this platform?
I bet I can.
To the left?
Yeah.
To the left? To the left?
Where? There?
Do you know what fucking left means?
To the left. Oh, there are more over there? Oh, yes, there are.
And a little bit more to the right.
Okay, we already have that one.
Okay.
That species.
Yay.
Alright.
God, I swear you don't know your fucking left from your right sometimes.
And you're the left-handed one, so you should have that problem. No, it was more like I didn't understand why you were telling me to turn left. I thought, I don't know.
You thought I was just saying it for the fuck of it?
I thought, you were mixed up on your left and right because I knew they were to my right.
No.
One set of them.
I'm giving you information because I have additional information that you may not be privy to.
Nonsense.
But no, actually growing up I did have a problem with left versus right. Because for me it was more a matter of my left versus my right and your left versus your right, stuff like that.
No, Jamie has a problem with it, but that's because she's better with compass directions.
Yeah, well, not really my thing. It was just simply the fact that, it was, okay, go, it would be the direction just go right. And it's which right? My right or your right? It's I didn't know what you were talking about.
I don't know. If you're giving me directions, though, if we're driving, just always tell me which cardinal direction to turn. That's going to be way simpler for me.
Yeah. But that's not something that you really do as a kid.
Yeah. It's funny. It's quicker to actually just bomb up this way than to, do the round and drop. No, it is definitely much quicker.
Yeah, kind of. I was trying to figure it out, are you sure? Yeah, it is.
That's the easiest drop. And I like that they make it the scariest drop, the easiest one, because you're almost there.
Yeah,
and you probably already
how close you are to screwing it up.
You've probably already died twice.
Yeah.
Or not died, fallen, yeah. Alright, we're almost there. What's the prize at the end? I mean, I already know, but we gotta build the suspense, right? Can I drop a power bomb from up here? Ooh, look how cool that is. Yeah. And I can...
Now, ice the beam.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all we can say. Copyright strike, or copyright claim.
Ice, baby.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's another weapon. What weapon could it be?
It's the hyper cannon.
Hyper beam? Yeah.
It's a super suit.
It's, ooh. That controller vibrated so hard you could hear it.
Can you make the hyper beam in this, like in Super Metroid?
Kind of. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
look at this now.
Is it a thing at the end?
Look at this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's very plasma-y.
I do like that they made... the weapons do get slightly more powerful over the course of the game, but you don't stack them like other Metroid games. So, from a game design perspective, it makes things way better. Yeah, alright, now we gotta figure out where we're going next. Ooh, I know somewhere we ought to go. We ought to go back up to this,
It's the ice thing?
That Talon Overworld. No, there's something this way, too. There are stuff in all sorts of directions. So, which one do we want to go to first?
The closer one.
Okay, let's go to the Phendrana Drifts. I don't know, there are 5 different places we need to go now.
Flip a coin. Flip a 5-sided coin.
I'll just go through a door, and the way it leads me is the way we're... Nope, don't want to go that way. I lied.
We'll go through a not that door.
Yeah. Whew. So, I don't remember how this came up.
But?
Yesterday not yesterday, a few days ago we were talking to Mercy.
Right.
And, I don't know how I think we were talking about how when we were in, doing school projects in high school, and then for me a little bit in college, you would have to back everything up on, multiple floppies, because floppy disks were so super corruptible. You had to, you had to put it on 3 separate ones and pray that not all 3 of them got corrupted in the, 2-hour bus ride to school.
Yeah. I remember. It's because we were talking about, hard drive size and solid state drives, and then went into USBs. And
I remember being so happy the first time I had a hard drive over a gigabyte.
I remember having a USB drive that was 128 megabytes, and that was fucking outstanding.
Well, again, yeah, and remember that was the improvement, right? Like,
yeah.
I remember having any large media project, if it was like 30 megs, which was a large media project when I was in high school, just to show you how old I am back in my day. Am I like the oldest Let's Player? Oh, wait, no, there are older ones. I can think of a few off the top of my head.
There's actually like an 80-something-year-old lady who plays football games on Twitch.
I really want to watch that now.
And it's one of those things that it's like, okay, she's like 80-something years old, right? But she's really fucking good at it. It's weird.
Does she talk? Does she trash talk everyone?
I don't know.
I really hope she trash talks people. Like, we have to watch this now.
I have to find her. I think Anik knows. Might remember who it is or something.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you know
this person.
Yeah, if you have seen this lady.
It was just one of those bizarre things. It was just brought up to me one time. I was like, really? An 80-year-old playing football games? And they fucking kick ass at it?
Yeah.
Man.
I remember knowing a 75-year-old that was really into, I guess it's less Twitch-based, Twitch gaming-based.
Right.
But a pretty old guy that was really into MechWarrior, the whole MechWarrior series.
Like 3, 4...
Yeah, like 3... Well, when I met him, 3 had just come out, so...
3 was really good. I really liked 3.
Yeah, but the guy was like this old hermit in the Idaho mountains, and his favorite thing to do was to sit on his computer in, like, when I say, like, hermit, I mean his nearest neighbor was about 5 miles away.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Like, just way up in the inaccessible mountains. He got a visitor, like, once a month. When we went to visit, we had to hike up to his house because a storm happened and a tree had
blocked the road.
Yeah, blocked the road, and we had to hike 3/4 of a mile the rest of the way to his house. And we got there, and he hadn't known that yet. Apparently, it was that fresh a fall, recent. Or it had been that long since he left. I guess he survived mostly on frozen and like dry goods,
perishable or
non-perishables. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is rural Idaho where everyone has multiple freezers filled with meat that has got frozen 20 years ago, and they keep it so deeply frozen that it doesn't degrade.
It's just forever frozen.
Yeah. So anyway, we were talking to yeah, the most ridiculous thing I had to do to transport media was to carry what was called a zip drive, and it was similar to a floppy in appearance, and the point was. But none of my school stuff was compatible with it, or they didn't have it in my school like normally. So I had to bring the drive that it plugged into. It was an external drive that carried this thing. Hey, look, missiles.
Yay.
And that's how I brought it around. On the upside, it didn't corrupt nearly as easily.
Hooray, that's always good.
So we talked to Sadie and to Mercy, and we found out that she has never actually used a floppy disk, and that's one of those moments when you know you're old.
Because people you know haven't used floppy disk drives.
Just like the first time someone younger than me referred to her cable being out, and by the cable, she didn't mean the TV, she meant her internet was not working.
Yeah, well, to me, that sounds like more blonde stupidity than...
I don't know. That doesn't seem stupid.
I don't know anyone younger than me who's ever referred to the internet as the cable.
Oh, that could be true. I mean, these people
unless they were, like, from bumfuck nowhere.
No, they were very, like, they obviously were from
LA
the city.
Like,
yeah, they sounded like they were probably from New York. So, it could be a regional thing, too. Especially places where younger people haven't cut the cable TV cable and just gone to all the, subscription.
Because cable is absolutely terrible.
I agree. I don't want to upset anyone that might work in the cable television industry, but I didn't like the
medium nowadays. It's like you pay for a lot of crap that you don't need.
Well, that's what I didn't.
All these channels.
That's what I didn't like about it as a kid. And then they would take away your favorite channels.
Yeah,
I remember when they took it was ZDTV, then it was Tech TV, and before G4 TV bought them out, they took it off my cable package and said, nobody watches this. Well, I watched it. And that was that was like what was on my TV all day. You're telling me fewer people watched Tech TV than, I don't know,
MTV, Real Housewives of We're Doing This Again.
I don't know. Well, those channels didn't exist, or those shows didn't exist at the time. I was just flabbergasted.
They did. They were just in lesser numbers, and now it's like every
How do I
show.
get up there?
How do we make another reality TV show that just does absolutely nothing?
Okay, I remember. Yes, I know. Neither of us are fans of reality TV.
Because it's not real and it's boring?
Yeah, kinda. Although I did hear recently that one of the first episodes one of the first seasons of one of those like Marry the Millionaire guy, the most money grubbing awful person won, like the girl, as a male bachelor who was a millionaire. Anyway, she was like the worst person, and she won, and everyone thought it was terrible. And it came out like 6 months later that guy wasn't really a millionaire; he was actually poor, and he was trolling the whole show, and he knew that it was the worst girl. And he picked her because he felt she was most deserving of the letdown. How awesome is that?
Oh, props to that guy.
Yeah, good job, that guy. I'm sure we're getting all the details wrong. Mm-hmm. Probably not naming the right show.
Oh, well, we'll just edit it and probably not.
Can I mention, we were going to do yesterday's and today's episode with the window open because we have this lovely, rain outside and just... You could hear the drizzle, and as soon as we were about to start, the window started rattling, like the cover on the window, and
that's annoying as hell.
And then as we've recorded, I've heard 3 super loud cars drive by, so I'm kind of glad we closed the window.
Well, yeah, that's why we closed the window, to try and minimize sound and make it, what we're doing, and not, the noisy-ass kids outside or stuff like that.
Uh-oh, ghosts! Who are you gonna call?
Samus, because she has X-ray vision.
Yeah, you want to use the regular... Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And now we can just shoot super missiles at them, if they don't jump right as I do so.
Yeah.
Or we lose locks. Whatever, we can just shoot these guys now.
Lose locks?
I had it locked, and
the lock. Oh, I thought
the locking.
The lock on a door, and I was like, why would that be a bad thing?
Yeah. You like that? You can see through her hand there?
It's kind of neat. It's a cool little effect.
Yeah. I love all the little details in this series.
Yeah, though I don't understand why X-ray vision lets you see ghosts.
Because... I don't know. Because if thermal vision lets you see them, it would have been too soon in the game.
Probably. Well, next time on the branch.
We're gonna solve this puzzle, whatever this puzzle is. Yeah.